communication aid, and strategies using tools of technology. In the earlier discussion we have learned that communication is an inseparable tool in the management of globalization. Globalization has brought about technological advances as people connect or communicate with the others of diverse origin and characteristics. The management of communication involves careful planning, execution, and sustainability. All these start from the fact that if you want to reach out to people in the global community, you need to share your thoughts and your opinions. You present your ideas, you present yourself. 1. The good old boy is the experienced speaker who the audience is familiar with. He may have good information to give but is at times poorly delivered. 2. The entertainer on the other hand is the one who makes use of anecdotes or hilarious stories in delivering their message across. The downside of it however is the tendency to entertain the audience too much and forget their essence of speech. 3. The academic is the speaker who keeps an eye on the precision of his presentation. These types of speakers usually follow an organized outline and deliver it as planned. But at times audience can find it boring and irrelevant. 4. The reader, as obvious in its name, is the one who reads his script word for word. This could be a product of thorough preparation but can be technical, boring, and difficult to understand. 5. The snail, also true to its name, is the one who drags his speech in a seemingly endless manner. He tends to discuss each item thoroughly as if every detail can affect the whole message. Because of too much detail, he would not notice the time consumed for each discussion anymore. 6. The gadgeteer is the person who uses every gimmick and technique in the presentation. With too much visual aid, the speaker may lose sight of his message. Or the audience may find the gadgets and other material presented to be too informative, they would not want to listen anymore.
How to be a vlogger. 1. Think of a topic to make vlogs about. It can be anything, as long as it's not boring, insulting, or illegal. Take other video bloggers as an inspiration, such as Casey Neistat, Catersony7. 2. Charlie Isocool-like, Nariman, Fresned, Snakes, or Vlogbrothers. But you have to be unique and true to yourself. Don't be a copycat, don't do what everyone else does. 3. Get a YouTube account, and give your channel an attractive name. Make your channel interesting. Make sure you think over your username though, because it's nearly impossible to make it big with a jumbled, unreadable username with a bunch of numbers.
4. Make about 10 or more really good videos. They really have to be good and interesting. Post 1 or 2 daily for a little while, and then go daily or every other day after that. Really try not to skip 2 days, because what you give your viewers becomes their standard. 5. Post one of those videos to a related, well-known video as a video response. You will get at least a fifth of the views of the original video. Awesomeness TV on YouTube allows you to post video responses to their How to Be a YouTube Star series. 6. Keep being active. Nobody is going to be interested if you don't post any videos for years. Also, sometimes put your title of your video in capitals to get people more interested. If possible, try to set a specified day that you will upload videos.
Puppet Pals 2. This is creative app that lets you create and record your own stories using virtual puppets. Here are the steps to follow when creating your Puppet Pals project. Multimodal text. A combination of presentation types. A text may be defined as multimodal when it combines 2 or more semiotic systems. Victoria State Government 2018 defines multimodal text as texts communicated through combinations of 2 or more modes including written language, spoken language, and patterns of meaning that are visual, audio, gestural, tactile and spatial. Gary Morris 2010 identified 5 modes of communication found in a multimodal text including the following. 2. Visual. Color, vectors and viewpoint in still and moving images. 3. Audio. Maussiet sound effects, ambient noise sounds, silence, tone, emphasis and accent of voice in spoken language, volume of sound. 4. Gestural. Facial expressions, hand gestures, body language, for interactions between people. 5. Spatial. Proximity, direction, position of layout, organization of objects in space. Comics and posters. Comic Maker HD is a free comic creation app. There are many options for creating single-page or multi-page comics with special image stamps and speech bubbles. You can use your own images from your camera roll or from your live camera. Pic Collage. is a collage-making app that allows you to combine photos, YouTube videos, fonts, stickers cutouts to create the posters, cards, comics. Approval and collages are simple. Download each. See available tutorials. Application. Screencasting and broadcasting. Simon, 2019, described screencast as a recording on your computer or Android phones, such as drawing, annotations, adding images and text and voice narration, and turns it into a video which you can share with others like a broadcast. Common examples of screencasts are tutorials, training videos, video lessons and recorded presentations. Filmora is a simple video editor that empowers your stories. Download the latest version 9 to transform precious moments into stunning videos. Follow the following guide to create your screencast. 1. Selecting clips in the media library. A. To select a single media file. Click on its thumbnail. B. To select multiple media files. Press and hold, and then click the thumbnails of the media you want to select. C. To select a sequence of media files. Click the first thumbnail in the sequence, press and hold Shift, and then click the last thumbnail in the sequence. 2. Deleting media from the media library. In the media library, right-click on the clip you want to remove and select Delete. 3. Adding videos and other media to the timeline. Here are 2 ways to add media to the timeline. Method 1. Click on the thumbnail of the video clip, or other media, in the media library. Then, drag and drop it into your timeline. Method 2. Right-click on the thumbnail of the media you want and choose one of these options. 4. Accessing sample colors and sample intro video. Filmora 9 includes several sample colors, still images of color, and countdown intro videos. To access these resources, click Media and choose Sample Colors or Sample Video. 5. Deleting clips from timeline. To delete a single video clip or other piece of media from your timeline, right-click on the media in your timeline and select Delete. Select the clip and hit the delete icon in the toolbar, or select the clip and press the delete key on your keyboard. 6. Trim video clips. If you need to trim from the beginning or end of a video clip or other piece of media, hover your mouse over the left or right edge of the clip in your timeline until the trim tool shows. Then, click and drag the edge of your clip forwards or backwards to trim off the unwanted portion. 7. Splitting video clips. To split a clip manually on the timeline, place the playhead at the position where you want to split the clip, right-click, and choose Split. 8. Rotating or flipping. A video clip. To rotate or flip a clip. A. Double-click the clip in the timeline. B. In the pop-up video panel, choose the transform effect. Circa. To rotate the clip, drag the rotate slider to the right or enter a numerical value in the rotate section. D. In the flip section, click the flip horizontal icon to reverse the clip from left to right, or click the flip vertical icon to turn the clip upside down. 9. Cropping video clips. Follow the steps below to crop out and zoom into parts of your video clips. A. Right-click on the clip in the timeline. B. Select the crop and zoom option from the menu or the crop icon. Click to open the crop and zoom panel. Circa. In the pop-up window, move and adjust the rectangle to surround the area you want to crop. You can also choose the preset from the following preset dimensions: 16, 9, 4, 3, 1, 1 or 9/16. 10. Joining videos. The join feature is for when you have several video clips in a sequence and want to combine them into one clip. To join videos clips, place them in the timeline in the order you want them, sequential order, and export them as one video. 11. Copying and pasting video clips. When you copy and paste clips in Filmora's timeline, the spacing of the clips is kept. You can paste copies of clip at the end of your video or insert them at the location of the playhead. 12. Enhancing video clips. Enhance your video clips by adjusting the white balance, tone, color, light, and HST. And by adding vignettes, double-click the target clip in the timeline to enter the edit panel, and select color menu. The window will show as below. Drag the sliders respectively to adjust your color temperature, tint, contrast, saturation and brightness. You can also enter a numerical value if you know the exact adjustment you want to make. 13. Changing video playback speed. Right-click on your clip in the timeline and select Speed and Duration to open the custom speed window. Drag the speed slider to adjust the speed of the video clip. You can also enter the precise speed you want in the speed field, or change your speed by changing the video duration. You can make your video up to 100x faster or 0.01x slower. 14. Creating freeze frames. A freeze frame is a still image representing a single frame of your video clip. Usually, freeze frames are used to make it seem like time has stopped at a specific moment in your video. 15. Zooming in and out timeline. To zoom in or out and see more or less in more detail of your timeline, use one of these methods. Find the zoom in out slider in the top right corner of the timeline. Drag it forwards to zoom in on the timeline and drag it backwards to zoom out. 16. Resizing video clips. If you need to resize a video clip, drag and drop it into the timeline to cut out part of the video. Or, you can change the resolution, frame rate, and bit rate in the export window to lower the file size. 17. Adding watermark logo to the video. After importing a video clip and watermark logo image to the media library, drag and drop the video clip to a video track, i.e. track 1, and the watermark logo to a track above it. 18. Playback quality. You can adjust the playback quality of the preview window for a smoother editing experience. For example, you can improve the performance of your preview by playing your video at a lower resolution than you want for your finished project or by creating proxy media files to edit with. 19. Setting playback quality. Reducing your playback quality can eliminate lags and save you time. Click the display icon in the lower right corner of the preview window.